So with the introduction of variables, there are so many different use cases to use them throughout your designs. And today we're going to look at just one of them and how to create an image gallery using variables where you can swap between different images. We'll have a little hover effect for your thumbnail as well. Today's video is inspired by Matisse, who's a member of our UIcollective.co community, whose idea this was for a video. So Matisse, this one's for you. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've prepped our Figma canvas with just some images of some different cities and then thumbnails associated with those images. So here we have Toronto, Doha, Dubai, and Monaco. One thing I haven't done is actually named our variables yet, because I want to do that together because we'll be using those same names when prototyping with our string lateral variables. So let's go ahead and we'll call property one city. This will be Toronto, Doha, Dubai, and then Monaco. And we'll do the same for our thumbnails. Let's just call this thumbnail. And this will be Toronto, Doha, Dubai, and then Monaco. Perfect. So let's then go ahead and let's just build out our little wireframe. Let's just use MacBook Air. And let's bring in our main image. Just like that. And then let's bring in each of our thumbnails as well. And then last one, Monaco. And let's just bring them a little bit closer together. Something like that. All right. So now let's open up our local variables. And we need to assign a variable to this image right here. Now, let's walk through a common mistake that a lot of designers make first. So let's create a string variable. Let's call this image, and we'll just set this to main. So this would essentially be saying that this image here would be our main, but when we go to assign that variable to this image right here, look what happens. Figma's recognizing that this variable value doesn't map to a specific variant. So what we actually need to do is that because Toronto is our starting image, we need to set that variable value to Toronto. So let's open up our local variables, set the value to Toronto. And now Figma is recognizing that this variable is mapped back to a specific variant. So something to keep in mind. And now let's go ahead and start prototyping. So what I want to happen is that when I click each of these images, that this image changes with the thumbnail that's selected. So let's start off with Doha. So I'm going to click our Doha thumbnail, add an interaction that states, or on click, excuse me, we're going to set the variable image, so the Toronto image, to Doha. So even though we don't have a variable for Doha, Figma is recognizing that we named this variant here Doha. So that's what it's going to be pulling in to Doha. Oops, close that. And now let's just do a quick check. So let's preview that. Oops, let's preview. Perfect. And I can see, so when I select the Doha thumbnail, that the main image is replaced. So now let's go ahead and keep doing that same prototype interaction. So I'm going to set the variable Toronto to Dubai. Set the variable Toronto to Monaco. And then set the variable Toronto to Toronto. There we go. And let's just do another quick check. So we got Doha, Dubai, Monaco, and then back to Toronto. Perfect. One thing I think is missing is just maybe some small interactions on our thumbnail, just to maybe clean it up a bit. Again, if you're working with a marketing site, it's always good to have those kind of interactions. So let's extend this outwards. Let's add variants, property defaults. Yep, so these will be all of our defaults. And let's just add one for a hover effect. Hover. And for our hover, let's just add a quick drop shadow. Let's go 10. And we'll make it a little bit prominent. So let's say 50. It's not the nicest, but it will do. So let's preview that. Oops, what's going on? I didn't set the interaction. Excuse me. So I want to happen. Let's prototype. So while hovering, and then while hovering. And now this should work just fine. And let's present it. There we go. So I see Toronto, I see Doha, and the hover effect comes into play for each of them, and the images change as well. Beautiful. So that is how you create an image gallery using variables. This is just a friendly reminder to sign up for uicollective.co, where you'll get access to all of our design system training and more, including sweet free templates like this one, our token variables map. It's been downloaded thousands of times in the past couple of weeks, free to download. That link will be in the description. And you can also join the waitlist for our design system coming soon. You'll get access to 50 plus components and thousands of different variants. And you can join the waitlist for that. And that link will also be in the description as well. But this will be a paid template. Hope to see you online.